end of the year comes loaded with so much activity, and it can either leave you dead tired or very refreshed as a family, depending with how you plan for it. Welcome to another episode here in the Be Family Wise podcast, where we share wisdom to build godly families and families that we are proud of. And I'm your host, Anne Okello. Today we're going to be talking about how to prepare for the last month of the year and how you can utilize it effectively and productively to leave you refreshed and renewed and blessed as a family, and not regretting for all the wrong things that you engage yourselves in. For some reason, December comes with availability of time and resources because it's when many people are getting their bonuses, perhaps some money you're saving up for now is coming up, and then time because that's when people are taking end of the year leave and taking a break from work. And so we find ourselves in this situation where there's money and there's time, at least for most of the people. However, these can come with the temptation of being caught up in so many things. And by the time the year is ending, we didn't take any time to connect. And in fact, we have regrets for all the things and the places we found ourselves in. So these are the 5 things that you can do to plan for the last month so that you use it constructively. Number 1, put in place systems and structures to reflect and connect as a family. So plan for dates, plan for dinner times together, plan for activities like go for walks together, plan to shop together, or whatever places you are invited, you can go as a family. And that way you are not losing time apart from each other, but you are utilizing that availability to connect. Number 1, set in place what I call gratitude rituals. A place to reflect on how the year has been and audit on all that has happened and pick the things that you are thankful for as a family. Now, this is important because the end of the year can also be a very depressing time for most people, because you look at all the things you wrote at the beginning of the year, all your goals, all your dreams, all your intentions, all your resolutions, and sometimes you realize you didn't even get to a 10th of what it is that you intended to do, and some people can feel very discouraged. But to flip the coin and reflect on the things that worked, the things that you're thankful for, can energize you as the year ends and energize you in readiness for the other year. The other thing that you can do is what I call healing conversations. Have healing conversations. Being intentional to reflect on the things that didn't go so right in your relationships in the year, whether it's a couple, whether it is parents and the children, and have moments to apologize to each other. Write what I call forgiveness letters. That's basically asking and receiving forgiveness so that you don't step to the end of the year and into the other year with emotional baggages, emotional pains and wounds and hurts. Leave all that stuff in the old year, and you can only do that when you're intentional to utilize that last part of the year to make sure that hearts are cleaned up, hearts are healed, and you're walking into the next year light. The other thing you can do is find opportunities to serve God together. I mean, as everybody is making merry and doing so many things in December, the truth of the matter is that not everybody is celebrating, and that can be your opportunity to find places you can minister to, people you can minister to, families you can visit, sick people you can visit and pray with, opportunities to share the gospel. And it is so fulfilling when you can get to do this as a family. And finally, use that last month to plan for the new year. Prayerfully discuss what it is that you desire and intend for the next year. And especially, I really admire the people that are able to set time and pray in December rather than in January, because January also comes with very many activities. Children are going back to school. Perhaps you're changing location, you're changing jobs, and so many things. And that is a time that sometimes we also want to set ourselves up for fasting and prayer, and so many things are contradicting with our time and schedules. But I love the people that are able to set the time in December and pray and be ready for the next year. So those are some of the things that you can do to utilize your last month so well, so that at the end of it all, you don't look back and what you have is exhaustion and regret, but it can actually become a ritual in your family where everybody looks forward to the end of the year, because it's a time of healing, a time of gratitude, a time of serving, a time of clarity, and a time of readiness for the next year. Thanks for listening. Share this video with everybody out there. Like, comment. We really value your feedback and opinion and your comments. And most importantly, subscribe and let's build this community together, a community of people that are so passionate about building thriving kingdom families. Until next time, stay blessed.